Nation. This is the Cover 3 show, and once again, we're going to cover 2 because our boy Jason couldn't make it tonight. Just had a new baby, so he's probably busy. I don't know. But anyway, above me is my friend and my co-host Chewy at Chewy NFL News and Podcast. How you doing today, Chewy?
Good, man. Good. Got the victory. It's a good feeling.
And he's representing the Central Valley now from the south of California of Chris Ford Raiders. We got that win. That win was important because it sets the tone for the rest of the season, the way I look at it. It sets the tone that, this is how we're going to play, this is what we're going to do. They came out, they looked good. They came out, they did great. First drive was a touchdown. We rarely got those in the past, but this time we got one. They ran the ball very well. So, and also a good win. So, tell me about what you thought about it.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was definitely better than what we've seen in the past. You know what I mean? Geno Smith going in there, man, he went in there and balled out, showed like, hey, I'm him. You know what I mean? I know, like everyone says, man, they're not a high caliber team that we played against the Patriots. But for Geno Smith to go out there and do what he did, and he wasn't just making regular, like he was moving around. That pass to Mayer when he threw it back across his body. I mean, dude, that just shows how much talent this guy does have at quarterback. You know what I mean? And finally, guys, like I said, man, in my last videos, we finally have a quarterback that can really go and take us somewhere. You know what I mean? AOC, we seen what he was about. Cam Miller, we seen what he was about. Kenny Pickett, all those other guys are all just depth adepts. But I mean, Geno Smith, bro, like we finally got one to hold on to. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, what I like about Geno Smith is that you saw him in the pocket. He didn't panic. He didn't have happy feet. He got sacked 4 times. You can get blamed to the offensive line or some reskill. Remember that. 2 of those sacks were blitzes. The rest didn't pick him up. What's up, Moval? How you doing, Red Nation? You got Addy. Hi. Positive troll wins the win. Well, yeah. Well, I'll take it.
Just win, baby. That's what it is. Just
All we
win.
got to do. That's all we got to do.
By 1 or 100, it's a win. You know what I mean?
Exactly. But nonetheless, that the point is that we have a quarterback now who can handle things that we can handle the last 2 years. The quarterback can make that deep ball, can throw that deep ball. Because I looked at the stats. Geno Smith had more plus 20 yards passing than any other quarterback in the league. He had the second most yards than anybody in the league. The only person that beat him was your guy from Buffalo. Beat him, but not a few yards.
Yeah.
So, we finally got the quarterback.
Yeah, it's a good feeling, man. You know what I mean? I know we didn't really get an explosive game out of Ashton Jeanty like everyone was expecting, but I mean, he did what he had to do. You know what I mean? Going in there and getting those first downs, going in there and getting those 4-yard runs. I mean, that's really what you expect out of a running back to do for you. He's not going to go out there and break them every time, but hey, there is a whole lot that could make him better. You know what I mean? Just like our offensive line, bro. If our offensive line can really go in there and step up a little bit, because we've seen how it was. JPJ got beat a few times. We've seen people getting through, putting pressure, you know what I mean, clogging those holes up for Ashton Jeanty. So if that offensive line could really get it going for us, I mean, sky's the limit for that guy.
Well, the offensive line is still fairly new. Sometimes it takes a few games when they start gelling together, when they start getting that rhythm together, when they know who's going to do what, who's going to do when. Because a lot of those blitz packages, they miss assignments. I think one day Meredith pointed to the right, number to the left, and then it came from the right. So, the season progresses, they'll get better. They'll get better. And as far as Jeanty running, nobody really ran that well in the game because the field was wet, slick. He ran a couple of good ones, but then look at what New England did. They were hell bent on stopping that run because that's why a lot of guys got open, like your boy Mike Mayers on that pass, because they were sneaking up to stop Jeanty because that was going to be a run, but no.
Yeah. And that's the good part now. Like we seen the run pass option. You know what I mean? We seen how they were running it, and it looked like it was working. You know what I mean? And shout out to Chip Kelly, man, because he went out there and mixed that the play call up, bro. Like it wasn't just the same old shit we're used to seeing. Chip
Yeah.
Kelly really went in there and dialed it up on him. From what I've seen, you know what I mean? We've seen deep balls, we've seen slants, we've seen runs, we've seen RPOs. I mean, that defense didn't know what was coming at him.
What we saw was true professional coaches. Because the first half we had a couple of good drives. That pick was a tip
Yeah.
ball that maybe Geno shouldn't have thrown it, but he didn't expect the guy to get that tip. We were driving again. It could have been about 14-0, just like that, or at least 10-0. But after that, the drives kind of stalled out a little bit because they saw what Jitty was doing. They were hell bent. Like, no, we can't let Jitty run. So what did Chip Kelly and Pete Carroll do at halftime? Made adjustments.
Yeah, it was good too. Because I'm not gonna lie, watching the first half, I was like, oh man, I don't know. It's the same old Raiders. Looks like it's gonna happen again. And soon enough, man, after the halftime adjustments were made, bro, they look like a different team at halftime. Like, honestly, they look completely different. And I was like, you know what, that's good coaching right there.
That's great coaching because, as you know, the last few years we never made adjustments. Like you said earlier, like a minute ago, we kept running that same thing over and over again, hope it works. You
Yeah.
know, the meaning of insanity is try to do something that doesn't work and try to do it again. It still don't work. That's the definition of insanity. Something like that. You know what I mean? Something like that.
Yeah, real talk.
Yeah. So I'm happy with this win. You know, I went out there and beat the Patriots. We beat McDummy because pretty
Yeah,
much we shut them out in the second half.
yeah, they were
Pretty
slow. I mean, and Chris, I don't know if you remember this, but I told you when we did the score prediction, you said, well, I said 19 to 13, man, and it was 20 to 13. I was close.
Yeah, you're right there.
I was
You called
close.
it. I'll call a little bit more points. I'll call we'll win, but I didn't call it like that. But you were right there.
Yeah, I was
So we'll predict the Monday night game, but not right now. But you think about how we went through the game. We had it up 7-0, got the interception. They went down and got a touchdown, tied it up. Then they kicked a field goal. So it's 10-7 and a half. When they got that field goal, that was all they was going to get for the rest of the game until the very end. You know, until they got that field goal to strike the onside kick. So pretty much our defense shut them down in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, they only scored one touchdown. You know what I mean? If our defense can hold a team to one, like I said, guys, I know they're missing a lot of people, but hey, if we can get them, if we can hold these guys to one touchdown, bro, I mean that's pretty good on the defensive side. And not only that, but the defensive line, man, really helped out that secondary. Because secondary, honestly, there was some blown coverages I seen, but overall, man, like it didn't look as bad as I thought it was gonna be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that pass interference call, because I discussed that Sunday against Blue Kelly, and people said that was a bogus call. But you look at the rule book, when the ball was coming to him, he had his hand in his face. And the rules say if you obscure the vision of a player, I don't know exact words, I can't say exact words, but his hand was in his face. And if his hand was a little lower, it would have been fine. But his hand was in his face, and they saw that as a pass interference. Because they both were hand checking each other. And
Yeah,
Bouquet didn't look back. He should look back and kept his hand out. But it is what it is. They didn't get anything out of it anyway. So it didn't cost us the game.
yeah, exactly. I mean, mistakes are going to be made, bro. I mean, it's the first week, and honestly, like there was mistakes made, but like nothing like the Chargers and Chiefs game. I mean, golly, bro, you see how many flags got thrown in that game Friday night?
Like 150 flags.
Bro, that shit was insane. I was like, golly. But yeah, man, overall, dude, I mean, I felt like this team looked way different out there. They looked finally energetic, you know what I mean? Geno Smith, bro, like we finally got a quarterback. He went out there and threw 362 yards. And I mean, honestly, that interception, I mean, it got tipped up in the air. That's what happens when balls get tipped. Honestly, if I believe it was Bowers, if Bowers didn't catch that, it was gonna go out of bounds. But the defender got there, you know what I mean? And I don't think Geno timed that out right. But overall, man, I mean, the way Geno is moving around for us, like we haven't seen that in a quarterback for a long time for the Raiders. And that's if you notice, all these good quarterbacks do that. They move around. You know what I mean? Look at Mahomes. he'll move around and get all the defenders moving, and there he goes. So, hey, we
Yeah,
finally got one, man.
Like Marlo said, we had to play all four quarters. That's exactly what we did for a change. We played all four quarters. Like you said, remember they played first half. Well, we got a lead. Then second half, they didn't do anything. They did the same old thing. So yeah, we have to play all four quarters. But the main thing playing all four quarters is that make adjustments. What are they doing? Why? How can we defeat what they're doing? And that's what they did. They wouldn't say, "Now we're not letting you guys have this anymore." What's up, Biggs? Yeah, Chargers game would be a test, Jim. Yeah, big test, but I think he can pass that test.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good game to really test the whole team on both sides of the ball. Because I mean, that's a real tough game for us. Obviously, we know, man, Chargers aren't really a pushover team. Was good, Jake Draper, but yeah, that game. If like I'm saying, guys, if we can go in there and beat the Chargers, man, it's going to say a whole lot about this team and a whole lot about the coaching staff.
Yeah, it's all about, like I said, we have a coaching staff that can make adjustment on the fly at halftime during the quarters.
Yeah, and this is my thing, Chris. Sorry to cut you off. Like, we know Chip Kelly's legit at offensive coordinator, right? Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Like, this dude is a dog when it comes to the offensive coordinators. And not only that, but we got Patrick Graham, who's now being assisted by one of the best defensive fucking head coaches. You know what I mean? Pete Carroll. Like, so I have no doubt in this team, man, that they can really do something. It's just a matter of time of the young guys stepping up and all this team gelling together, because it is a new year for us, pretty much. New team. I mean, there's still dogs on the team that stayed around. Colton Miller, Crosby, obviously those guys. But if you really look at the team, man, I mean, shit, it's a brand new team. I had a question for you though. How do you feel about the middle linebackers?
I think they did great.
Yeah,
I think when Orlando Roberts was, I was kind of worried. I was like, ugh. Yeah, Eichenberg in there, he kind of covered pretty well, but who really balled out was Devin White.
Yeah, he stepped it up. I was excited to see that.
Devin White balled out, so I was like, okay.
Pratt too, man. I mean, Pratt did his thing, bro. He got that swat and then went and finished the tackle on it when it got hit back to May. I mean, I was like, man, this dude, you know what I mean? That's what we need, bro. Not just swatting the ball and giving up on a play. You see the guy, you know what I mean, go and finish it. I can respect it, bro. I think our linebackers are definitely better than what we were last year.
Well, because like last year, for instance, we had Spillane and that guy Diablo and Eichenberg, but he was kind of young. Imagine Spillane went out. Our linebacking core would have been abused. There was nobody there. We got people to come in. Like I said, Eichenberg came in. I was kind of worried, but he held his own.
Yeah, he did.
So I think the big worry for us was the linebacking core beginning before we got Devin White and all those guys. But the guys made decisions and got the right guys. Pratt, Devin White, what's the other guy they got? They got somebody else too.
Rob.
Rob, yeah, but there's someone else they picked up too. I can't remember his name, but he's on the squad too. So the linebacker core looks solid. We'll see how Roberts is for this coming game.
Yeah,
so we're fine.
We don't do the fans got a good point. He said also Jim Harbaugh and Pete Carroll used to be in the same division. Rivalries, bro, killing it.
Hey, the Miz welcome. I ain't seen in a while. Yeah, but you know what? As long as the defensive line is doing what they did, the linebacker core don't have too much to worry about as far as that's concerned. Because I saw Tyree Wilson get a sack. And one of my favorite content creators said, well, he got a sack due to Crosby. Yeah. Crosby does that to all the backfield. He causes havoc. A lot of sacks like other players is because Crosby is causing havoc, making that quarterback run around.
Yeah.
So that's not his job. His job is to get sacked, stop, and run. But if he can cause the quarterback to get out the pocket and run around, it's up to the rest of the team to finish it off. So you can get Crosby that credit for doing that. But Tyree Wilson pushed that guard back in the backfield and it was right there for the sack. He didn't give up. He reached for it and grabbed.
Yeah, because Tyree Wilson could have got held up on the block the whole time, and Drake May could have escaped the pocket. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But dude, I think it's a really good move for Tyree Wilson at tackle. But that's what I'm saying, Chris. Like that's how we know, dude. Like this coaching staff is legit because they're seeing where players are out of position at, and they're like, "Hey, no, you need to be over here," or you know what I mean. And I could respect it, bro. Like that was a good move by Tyree Wilson. I don't know if AP or Josh McDaniels whatever did something like that for the team and tried the guy out like that, but for these guys to go in there and switch shit up, man, and the way they're plugging in pieces left and right. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's always a lot to work on, and you're always getting better. But as far as like it's night and day difference from last year, what we looked like.
Well, yeah, this is the first game of the season. Preseason really you don't do anything, but you won't see the real teams like a third game. I think when they get their feet wet, when they really got the rhythm together, because a couple plays look kind of sluggish on the defensive line. But then as the game progressed, they really got after it. Your boy Booker, man, was in the backfield constantly, stopping the run, pressuring the quarterback. They get any sacks, but sometimes sacks it's not always necessary. If you just get that quarterback to throw interceptions or overthrow or incomplete passes, your job is done. That's exactly what he did.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's why, like you said, man, if you could just have a player, especially for Max Crosby on the line, just a player to be there and make a smart read for when Max Crosby does explode that offensive lineup. I mean, dude, this defense could eat, man.
Yeah,
I feel like they're working on it, bro. Like I said, the team looks better. There's shit to look forward to now. I mean, if like everyone was worried about Bowers going down, and I was like, hey, well, fuck, at least we kept Mayer around. You know what I mean? But now looking at it, the way we didn't go out there and really sign any wide receivers, and we didn't really go out there and pursue any like big wide receiver contracts, you know what I mean? It all makes sense, you know what I mean? The way they're plugging in Mayer, like I've seen him a lot on the field, and he's another really great target for Geno Smith. I mean, plug him in like that, and we don't even really need another wide receiver. You know what I mean?
Well, you saw what Thornton and Tucker did. Tucker got that pass. He got another pass, and you saw what Thornton did. That one play when he slid down, caught that ball to keep the clock going was a crucial moment. Geno trusted Thornton to catch that ball.
Yeah.
So that's what you gotta have. The corporate guy trusts the wide receivers, and he trusted Thornton to make that catch. It wasn't an easy catch because it was like low, and he slid down and got it. So that's Geno trusting his receivers. So Thornton's going to be a very valuable piece in this. Tucker route running has improved. I watched some of his route running, like, whoa, yeah, he's gotten better. Then you got Troy Myers, who almost had 100 yards catching, and he wanted to be traded. I guess he resented that. Said, "No, I think I'll stay."
I remember he caught a pass and he threw his hands up like what the fuck, you know what I mean? Like he was making a statement out there, man, really showing them like, hey, I need to get my money. Like I'm really about it.
Oh, he'll get it. I'll tell you, he'll get it. Probably during the middle of the season, he'll probably get an extension.
Yeah, I mean that Dante Thornton too, man. That last catch, that was really one to put the cherry on top for the win. You know what I mean? That one got us downfield, bled the clock out. I mean, we seen what happened after that. But not only that, Geno Smith really underthrew that ball like a lot. But for Dante Thornton to just have the vision on that ball to go in there and catch it like that, I mean, it shows, bro. Like not every player is gonna make a play like that. You know what I mean? But for him to do it, it shows. Hey, and I kept saying that. It's not that I didn't think Dante Thornton was good. It's like we just got to get him the ball and see what he's about. We can't go in there and say Dante Thornton's the number one wide receiver and we never seen him play. But now we're starting to see him play, and we're like, okay, everyone's putting respect on his name. All right, hey, this guy might be the next big thing. You know what I mean? So that's why I keep saying we just got to get these guys the ball, man, and see what they're about. As far as Jack Bech, I mean, I got to see a little bit more from him out there too.
Yeah, well, see, Thornton. What I like about Thornton is that the catch he made, that slide catch, he's attacking the football. He's not waiting for it. He's attacking it. He came back and got that ball and slid down just to get that first down because that was crucial part of the game. At that point, we were up. They could have got the ball back with over 3 minutes left. No, they didn't get the ball back. So we had enough first down and a punted later on. But by the time they be punted, it was only like what minutes some change left. So Lemery had time to get 2 scores. So that's a good part. But the main thing was that Geno trusted him. He trusted him to catch that ball, and he caught it. So they're gonna have a good rapport coming up.
But then not only that, but we did hear all off season and all when they were doing their training that they were connecting. You know what I mean?
Right.
Him, Geno Smith and Dante Thornton. So it's just a matter of getting Thornton the ball and see what he's about. I mean, I think one on one, like Thornton has a really good high probability of winning all those one on one catches, just based on how big the dude is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Salute, G fam. What's up? Ardell, what's up? What you sneaking? I didn't see Ardell. Ardell, he only had 4 receptions and made 3 of them count. Yeah. You don't catch every damn ball come to you. If you do, you're like the best shit in the world. But yeah,
Yeah,
what he did, he caught the ones that counted, that made a difference. That's the main thing.
yeah, yeah. Michael Mayer, man. I mean, he's really showing he's still got it, bro. I mean, easily he could go on any other team, man, and be a number one tight end, I believe.
Yeah, I don't think he ever lost his. This last year he had that little crisis.
Yeah, the little
We'll talk about that. When he came back, he wasn't in football shape. Wasn't really exactly ready. This time he had a whole OTAs, training camp, and everything going for him. And so yeah, he's a man, and he blocks crazy. He blocks crazy. Like he's good
oh yeah,
block.
yeah. Him and
So
both Bowers are great blockers, and they could both catch, man. I mean, it's a double whammy.
yeah, so you thinking they go 12 in personnel. You got Brock Bowers one side, Barry the other. Then you got Thornton out there on out. Then you got Troy Meyer in there, and you got Junior in backfield. It's like a pick your poison.
Yeah, you
So
can't
we
guard
can go
everybody.
anywhere you want. We can go anywhere you want. If you want to put A in the box, we'll throw it out. If you want to back out in coverage, we can throw them one of these 3 guys.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, when it comes down to that, and they try to play a man just based on, I mean, we have pieces, bro, that'll beat you one on one. I mean, I
Yeah.
think Bowers will beat you one on one almost any time, any day. Dante Thornton, I think if it's a one on one, bro, Dante Thornton got a really good chance at winning those one on ones. Not only that, but I mean, we've seen how physical Jacoby Myers is, bro. Like he can really go out there and catch a ball, man. Even if he's smothered, I mean, he's making catches.
And you know what? What killed me is that after I looked at game stats, I don't pay that much attention to any game stats. But I was like, wait a minute. He was a 100-yard catcher. He was a sneaky 100-yard receiver. Sneaky. He's like snuck that in there like, yeah, 96 yards. I like, huh?
Yeah, it wasn't all explosive, but he was getting them.
Yeah. And Gino threw it to 6 different receivers. He didn't pinpoint. He just didn't concentrate on just one because everybody said Bowers was the number one receiver. Well, yeah, he's number one targeted receiver. But he just sitting there and watched Bowers every play. He was looking all over the field.
Yeah,
Offensive line did get enough time for him to do that, to check all his reads.
yeah, they
So,
gave him enough time for sure.
yeah.
But, I mean, there were some plays where they were kind of getting to him. But I mean, other than that, I mean, yeah, they look legit, bro.
Yeah, so offense always worries is not is gonna get that offensive line a little sewn up a little bit because I think the choker is gonna watch the film, so what they blues, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, then we'll counter that. So they get that sewn
Yeah,
up. There's no Bosa there. Cleo Mack is there. They got that what's his name there, that safety. He's there. So we will see what they do. But one thing I'm not worried about is that Pete Carroll, Chip Kelly, and Patrick Graham will adjust to what they're doing. Because
oh yeah,
that game against Kansas City, that game was ugly.
yeah, it was. But I mean, even Chip Kelly, dude. Like, I mean, this team obviously knew it was raining, right? They're gonna think that Ashton Jinty's gonna pound that ball all game. And I mean, we seen. I mean, the run game didn't fail, but it didn't look like what it needed to be in order to keep running it. You know what I mean? And for the fact that Chip Kelly was able to just go over the top like that and really throw 360 on a day like that, I mean, it shows a lot about his mindset. You know what I mean? Hey, they think we're gonna run. Fuck, we're going deep then. I could dig it,
Well,
man.
beginning he had an 11-yard run, then he ran a 7-yard, then a 9-yard run. That's why they said no, we can't have this happen. So they put 8 men, 9 box, and they did that. What happened? Gino threw a touchdown on Tucker. So that's good. If you're gonna do that, then we'll do it this way. So like I said, we finally have options on offense. We don't have just one guy and no run game. So we had one guy, well, 2 guys last year and no run game. We had Brock Bowers and Jacoby Myers and no running game. So Any defense can set their ears back and just like, yeah, well, they're not going to do anything. They can't do anything because they don't have anybody. Now we do. We got, like I said, pick your poison. If you do this, we're going to do that. And Chip Kelly calling these plays was like, I watched some highlights. I'm like, what the hell? And
Yeah.
the plays he called this Saturday, Sunday, he won't call the same plays um, come
Oh
Monday
yeah.
night because they probably scouting those plays. He got an old playbook.
Yeah, he's set, man. We got a really good coaching staff here, dude, and I think that's what's going to drive us to have a lot of wins. You know what I mean? Pete Carroll, his defensive mind, going to assist Patrick Graham. I mean, that's just an A+ right there. Like I said, man, Chip Kelly, he's proven. You know what I mean? That dude's legit, and it's
Well,
crazy seeing him on this team. Like, damn, when you start really looking at it, it's like, dude, we have some guys in the building. We just got to get them all ready. We got to get them ready to go. And that's why, like, I want to see more out of Jack Bech, man, because a second round pick, dude, like we really expected more out of him. You know what I mean? And we grabbed Thornton later. I mean, for Jack Bech to go round 2, bro, I mean, he hasn't really lived up to his draft pick. You know what I mean? His draft stock yet.
well, it's that the news was that he's not ready yet because he still can't read the playbook. I guess that's what I'm hearing. But like I said, they don't want. It's one thing to do is put a youngster out there in a professional NFL game that's come from college. You're out there and stick to bed because that shatters their confidence. I think Pete Carroll and all they saw with him and said, no, we're not going to rush you out there. We're going to let you ease into it. He'll be playing towards by the middle of the season. He'll be out there all the time. But for now, they want him to ease into it. You know, they saw what Thor can do. He's already ready to go. Some players are ready to go day one. Mesh is not one of those players that can start day one. Thor apparently is. So I have hopes for him. He'll probably get better as the season go on. They'll put him in certain situations because he might be Chip Kelly's secret weapon.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
And
shoot
I heard too, you know what I mean? Jacoby Myers, I mean, like when he leaves, who's gonna fill that spot? So I heard too that that's kind of why they grabbed him to kind of shape him into the next guy like that for us. You know what I mean? So if that's the case, I mean, it's a smart move for the future.
Yeah. Well,
So
yeah,
I
he
think
is
he
a
has a lot of potential, man. He's a physical wide receiver when you look at him.
who? Jacoby is.
No, Jack Bech though.
Yeah, he is. Jacoby
Yeah,
is too blocks.
yeah,
One thing,
yeah.
one thing about the receiving where we have, they all block because you can see it, and that's what Pete Carroll want. I want you guys to block downfield with running back. Thornton said, I can't wait to start blocking for Chinty. You're like, what?
Oh
Most of these
yeah.
defenses only thinking about that, but he said, I can block. Yeah.
And remember, I was telling you about the one-on-ones, how I feel confident in a lot of our guys going one-on-one with guys. I mean, dude, if Jinty is going one-on-one with you, he's probably gonna put one on you. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, he said,
we seen what he did in preseason, bro. I mean, that was just a taste of it.
yeah, he said that touchdown was on the we
Oh
got
yeah,
he
that was a good
slipped.
one.
Like he knew it too, like out of the hat because he was going against a cornerback. He
Yeah,
would smoke that dude if it did slip. But if it was wet, so let's do that again in Allegiant Stadium was not wet.
yeah, no doubt, man. He would have had that one. Yeah, overall, man. I mean, how do you feel about this game coming up?
We're home. I hope the Red Nation show up. Like I'm not gonna be there, but I hope the Red Nation show up, like the game out. Um, we're home. I'm not. I think Pete Carroll's a smarter coach than Harbaugh is. I think we have a better offensive coordinator than they do. Our defensive coordinator is, I think, better than theirs.
Robert
Uh,
Sanders, he's decent. He's pretty
he,
good.
he's decent, but I think ours is a tad bit better on certain calls. They got Sherbert. Who else they got? The running backs, Hampton and Najee Harris. And
Yeah,
if the defense can play where they did on the defensive line, I think we should have a problem. If you can make Herbert run around the pocket and panic, because he knows when he gets pressure, he panics. He'll throw the ball up. That's what he did against Kansas City. He'll throw the ball up a little bit. If we can do that, we should be fine. As far as stopping us, I we got too many. We got a lot of options, and I'm sure they'll dial it up. I think we'll win this game. More likely, it'll be a close game because it's a divisional rival. Like our dad said, 29-27. I'll call that close too. So, guys, not gonna be on too long because sure we gotta get up early in the morning. You gotta go to work, so this is gonna be a short show. Just want to pop in to keep the show alive. So why we gonna cut it short in about 15 minutes? It's a 45-minute show. Sorry about that, guys. But
Yeah.
so since we got that, we already got our Dale score prediction. Chat. What's the score prediction for Monday night? Your score prediction for Monday night.
Man, I got it. I got it going. I say Raiders 31, Chargers 28. We go in there and win by a field goal at the end. I think we're going to score some points. I think Chargers are going to score some points as well, man. They got some people on the squad. It's just like you said, man. If they can kind of repeat what they did in that defensive line and middle linebackers really assisting the defensive backs, I think we got a pretty good shot. It's just I don't know, man. Something about that defensive back room. It's still I'm still not iffy on it, but you know what I mean. There's shit we got to work on back there because we seen, bro. Like there was some blown coverages. There was definitely holes in the field. I mean, it's gonna happen, bro. It's NFL, right? But if we can just tighten those up, I think we'll be all right.
So Bueno says 81-30. Oh, that's 3? I thought it was 30. 81-3. Bueno.
Like crazy.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with 27-23.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with that. Raiders win.
Yeah, I think there'll definitely be some
I
points.
think it's gonna be a close game all the way through. Then we're just gonna last minute get that knockout punch and put out a reach, and then they don't track the ball back, and we don't let them. Jason Downs just joined us. Jason Downs, I said it again. Relax. The secondary is fine. I said it's solid. The secondary did all right. I don't put it past them. We had that one back call, and that one play that tight end got that long field was that Kuntz was supposed to cover him, but he slipped and he got open. You know, he supposed to drop back to cover that tight end, but he didn't. He slipped, and that's why I thought he got open. But I think we do that because they really didn't get the ball down the field too much. So,
yeah, like I said, I mean, I know no excuse, right? It's raining game. I mean, besides Stephon Diggs, we got to really see what the Patriots are made of. Like I said, I mean, dude, there's players on all sides of the field for the Chargers, man. The Chargers are a much better team than the Patriots. So that's the only reason. Like, I know it looks good. We did good against the Patriots, but we got to really this is the test right here, bro. If we can go in here and beat the Chiefs and put a statement out there, then I have a whole lot more faith in this team than I do now.
You talking Chiefs or Chargers? Chiefs or Chargers?
Yeah, my bad. But you know what I mean? Like if we can go in there and do that week 2 divisional game, knowing this team, you know what I mean? They got some hitters on the squad, then bro, my confidence is up. But if we go in there and shit the bed and I'm like, fuck, well, we played a better team and we lost. I mean, so how good are we?
No, we can't lose another home opening like you did last year. Can't do that. No. We were predicted to lose against Patriots, so we were 0-1 going into the Monday night game. And I'm watching all these broadcasts say, well, Patriots didn't play the game. We made Patriots play. We beat them. So don't give us credit, I guess. It's like, oh, well, Patriots didn't do this, they didn't do that. Because we stopped them from doing what they wanted to do. Yeah. We stopped McDaniels' offensive play caller. We stopped Drake May from running loose. Like you say, because before that, they said, oh, Jay Baker uses legs. Yeah, he tried. He couldn't.
Yeah.
They got Henderson. They shut him down.
Yeah.
Well, they shut us down too, but we shut him down early. He didn't get nothing. He had one good run, and that was it. So don't give us credit. That's fine. I'll still say we stayed underdogs. Don't give us no credit. But look at the final score: 2-1.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, I'm not sitting there saying, you know what I mean, like this team is all fuck. Like I'm not sitting there saying that. I'm just saying if we can really go in here, like you said, man, we need wins to bring the nation back. You know what I mean? If we can really go in here and get wins, then the nation will stop. Because I'm not the only one that has doubts about this team, bro. You know what I mean? Like I talk to people and they're like, I mean, we'll see. It looks good, but fuck, you know what I mean? So like, dude, there's just doubters based on how long we've been going like this. You know what I mean? And when we
Right.
did finally get a good season with Derek Carr, we went and lost the first game. So it's like we haven't had success in a long time, and that's why everyone's always doubting this team. But if this
Yeah.
team can finally get wins, there won't be no doubts.
Well, we have a true nation, a true nation that follows us no matter if we win or lose. Then we have those that I guess you won't call on the fence. They like the Raiders, but they're like, I'm not spending money to go to a game and watch the Raiders lose. You got those people. They're Raider fans, but they're on the fence with like going to games, rooting for them, and being like that. I don't care about those. What I care about is the guys who like just constantly take their hat off. I ain't no more a Raider fan. Well, if you take your hat off and you're not a Raider fan, you never was a Raider fan. Okay? Because if you have your team that you like, they're gonna lose. Every team don't win Super Bowl in 1 year. No. There's a few teams who never won Super Bowl. There's a few teams who haven't been to Super Bowl yet, but they still got their fans. So, it took some time for Mark Davis to get it right. I think he got it right. I think we're moving in the right direction. We're not there yet, but I think we're moving in the right direction. To be one of those teams that can be talked about in the news all the time because everybody's doubting us. Even that idiot Chris Sims said about the show. Oh, Ginty didn't impress me in this game. He wasn't explosive enough. I guess you didn't see his first 3 runs. His 9-yard run, then the 7-yard, the 8-yard run. I guess you didn't see those. Yeah. It was wet. The defense put 8 men in the box to stop him. That's what they did. I guess you didn't see that. What do you want me to do?
And I mean, Ginty came through when we needed him, man. We're on the goal line, and he went there and smacked in and it wasn't an easy touchdown either. I mean, he actually kind of had a fight for that touchdown.
Yeah, I didn't see it come out good while front TV when it happened. I had to watch the replay. He literally disappeared. Then all of a sudden he popped out of nowhere. He got a touchdown.
Yeah.
I guess Chris didn't see that. Okay, that's explosive.
Okay, well, check this out then. You know what I mean? All these people were saying, oh, this Amari and Hampton guy, we fucked up by passing on Amari on. I mean, look what he did his opener, bro, against the Chiefs. Like, that dude did not look good whatsoever.
He couldn't even run.
Yeah, what about TreVeyon Henderson? Everyone was saying, oh, we should have moved back and got TreVeyon Henderson in a second. Okay, well, like, look what happened with him. So, like, all these running backs, all these guys are talking about on the side, oh, we're tripping on getting Ashton Ginty based on he played for Boise. It don't matter, bro. When a guy goes and plays for Boise and hits 2,000 yards rushing, it shows how good he is. Because there's guys that are rushing for fucking 500 yards a season at Boise, and okay, yeah, they're mediocre. But this guy goes and rushes for 2,000. I mean, you got to be special, bro, to do some shit like that.
Well, I didn't expect Ginty to go out there and run for 150 yards because I said pitch defense is still good. Now you look at it with Spillane and all the guys they got. And they got a great defensive line. Those guys are good. I didn't expect them to go out there and rush for 120, 125 yards. I still expect them to get about 60, 70 yards running in that game. Keep them honest.
Yeah.
He could have had that, but a couple of times they got in the backfield, he lost a few yards. But all in all, he still kept honest because you know what? Although they'll stop them, they still picking people up when that play action pass was killing them.
Yeah.
That's all you need. Okay, if you can't run 100 yards, at least have them there as a threat to bring up the safeties, the linebackers, so that way you can pass down. That's what Geno Smith threw for 362 yards.
And it's
good. Because they'll bring the guys up.
And I think if we can keep that run pass option being able to be sold, if we get a discount on that shit, bro, I mean, I think Geno Smith will fucking have a field day almost every game. Because that RPO it stumbles a team because you don't, especially with Ginty being the guy he's supposed to be. I mean, bro, like it's gonna be like look at the Ravens. The Ravens can run RPO all day because they got a quarterback who can run and Derrick Henry and a running back who's a beast. And they got a great tight end and decent receivers just like we got. So I mean, the team looks like it's going in the right direction. But I mean, dude, Ginty, everyone's saying he's not. I seen a couple of people saying he's a bust.
Oh yeah, first game, that first preseason game, he's a bust already. Like what?
The year's not even over yet, guys. Like, what the fuck you talking about a bust? Like, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. You know what I mean? I mean, this is just the first game, and honestly, the weather was ugly. So like, we
Yeah,
can't go in there and say this guy's a bust. I seen a couple of videos, and I was like, wow, that's pretty crazy to me to say he's a bust on week one
yeah,
in a slippery game. You know what I mean? Like, we seen how he fell. I mean,
yeah.
come on, man.
Try to make that
And
cut.
that run probably would have been a big one too, because he was 1-on-1. I
That
mean,
might be a touchdown. Yeah.
yeah, he was.
So yeah, but you might talk about 1,600 yards. I said I don't care if you get 1,600 yards or 600 yards. I want those CDs. And what he got a TD. That's more important to me.
Yeah,
Stats don't matter. You can rush for all them yards, but how many? You can rush for 1,500 yards this season. Great. How many touchdowns you get? 3. Well, that doesn't help the team out. That helps the
yeah,
stats out. You
yeah.
get a bigger paycheck, but rushing touchdowns don't help the team out. Now, if he goes to 600 yards and get like 12 touchdowns, that's helping the team out.
Yeah, that's and my biggest thing on Genty was just getting great averages out of him and getting touchdowns. You know, what I mean, if we can get 4.3, 4.5, if we can stay above 4 on an average for Genty and him to have a handful, you know what I mean, some touchdowns, I feel like he had a successful year. I mean, we can't go in there and say, oh, he didn't hit 13 or 1,500, so he's a bust. I mean, like I
Right.
said, man, I'm just hoping his averages are great and he gets some touchdowns.
Hey, what's up, Blue? Blue Rich is here in the building.
Blue,
Roshat, boy. What's up, Roshat?
what's cracking? But yeah, and all, man, I feel you know what I mean? I feel like it's
Thanks,
going to be
Roshat.
a really hard fought game for us coming up Monday. I think it's going to be a really close game. I mean, both of these coaches have been going at it for years. These guys both have great experience. You look at the team, man, the quarterbacks. I mean, they're fucking up to par. Like none of these quarterbacks are slept on. Running backs, you know what I mean? Both these running backs are supposed to be top dogs of the league.
Oh,
You know what I mean? These guys were the two arguments for the first round. And it's going to be exciting to see because not only that, but if you look at the wide receivers they got, man, I mean, them getting Keenan Allen, he's a goat. You know what I mean? He's not a goat, but he has some experience, bro, and he's worthy of the statue he puts up.
yeah.
And I feel like it's a pretty even matchup, man. I mean, in all though, bro, I feel like at home, I feel like we got it.
They might have a better D-back group than we do, but I tell you one thing, we have better receivers than we. You can talk about Keenan Allen, the other guy, I forgot his name. They can talk about that if you want to, but I think our receivers beat them down, hands down. Tight ends is no contest. No contest on tight end. Our tight room is like probably the best in the NFL as it stands because our tight ends are making those catches, making those blocks. So, hands down, we probably got the best tight end room in the league right now because most teams have just one good tight end. We have 2. And we haven't seen Ian Thomas play yet.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, I think he
well,
did. Right.
so we got the best tight room in the tight room in the NFL right, after game one. Probably it should continue. Um, the all line they talking about Joe Alt. I mean, they can handle. They can get to. They can get past Joe Alt. I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried that in the middle of our D tackles look good. They showed up. I don't care what anybody say. They showed up with Booger. Who else played? Lalu got in there. Didn't really have a great game, but he was still there. So Hemingway got in there. So we have a good D line for a change.
So how do you feel about the Chargers defensive line going up against how our offensive line looked yesterday or Sunday?
I think they can handle it. This that they got to work on the blitz and the when they what do you call that when they come around.
Yeah,
Um,
because Khalil Mack, bro. I mean, they got a good defensive line over there.
well, last time we played Chargers, we handled Cleo Mack okay. We didn't he didn't really do anything the last game we played. It was just that the team just sucked. You
Yeah,
know, even that first game we played with Minshew side no ball backwards to nobody. Cleo Mack really had an impact on the game. So we know how to handle Cleo Mack. He might get in there, might do a little, but he won't dominate the game like he used to that back in the day. So they must be the top 10 Bears was the team that Chokers did make.
yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. I, I, Well, you know what? Well, no, I'm not worried because Chip Kelly and he's Patrick Graham. You know, you ever watch boxing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
You know, sometimes fighters come out slow in the first round. They try and feel it out, trying to see what they're gonna do. That's
Yeah.
Chip Kelly. That's Chip Kelly and Patrick Graham is. They're gonna come out there. They're gonna see, okay, what you guys running? What you guys gonna do? What you guys gonna run? What you guys gonna do? Then once they figure it out, like, okay, we got it now. We got a counter for that, and they're gonna counter it because it's not the team. I mean, it's the players, of course. It's the team, of course. But it's up here on the coaching staff who, like, you know what? Make that, do this, do that. Because the first half rares looked totally different from the second half. The second half rares looked different. The game was different in the second half, if you notice that. It was
Oh yeah.
more,
Wait, it looked
it was,
different.
it
They're
was
different.
more, it was more fluid, more plays being called, and everything else. We didn't score a lot of points, but we held the ball a lot. Held the ball for, we didn't go three and out, 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 three and out.
Yeah.
You know, so there was much more fluidity to it, and that's
Defense
that
did
way.
their job too.
Huh?
Defense did their job. They did what they're supposed to do. I mean, holding a team to one touchdown, you can't argue with that.
Oh yeah, Bottles was fine after that little injury. He wanted to come back in. Big Girl said, "No, sit your ass down." We're winning by 10 points, and it's like only 5 minutes left. We don't need you in there. So,
Yeah, there's no point.
we got 16 more games to go. You're too
Yeah.
valuable to go out
Like
there and get hurt.
the way Mayor was out there, they're like, "Yeah, we're good. Take a break. We got
take a
Mayor."
break. We don't need you. Well, we're up. We don't need you. We're good.
Yeah, we
I
got
don't
Michael.
need you, but the 16 games we got to play next. But we don't need you in this game because you got a little dinged up, and Pete Carroll's not gonna let you go out there and get hurt. I bet you Patrick Graham and what's his name would have did it. We'll put him out there.
Oh yeah,
McDummy, not Patrick Graham, but AP,
yeah,
and McDummy will put him out there. Go there, go to Then that's it for the season. Yeah, get hurt out for the season.
yeah.
No, Pete Carroll's too smart for that. He knows
Yeah,
valuable players.
This coaching staff's going to win us a lot of games. I feel like, even though we lack a lot of positions that really need to be upgraded. I think as far as that, man, yeah, this coaching staff's going to be the one to really go out there and get us these wins. I think.
Yeah, coach has playing chess. The other coaches are playing checkers. That's what it is. That's what Pete Carroll. That's what Pete Carroll. That's why he wins. That's why he always winning 10 games because I coach other coaches.
Hey,
a long time.
He needs 9 more, man. He needs 9 more where he's there.
Yeah.
He said it. He said it, bro. So let's see.
He said he wakes up winning 10 games. So there it is. That's why I say 10-7. I mean, you won 10 games with Geno Smith. They had a sorry ass picking offensive line, took him to the playoffs.
Yeah.
So come on.
Getting that ball out.
All right, what time? 48. All right. Any questions in the chat? Like I said, it's gonna be a quick show. It's gonna do a pull up, keep the show running. Chewy gotta get up early, like you said. Gotta go to work. I have to do nothing tomorrow. Sorry. I'm not bragging, man. If you get my age, you will get that chance to say the same thing. Like, I gotta work, I'm retired.
Happy birthday, Ja.
Hey, Ja.
You talking about Raiders game, right?
His birthday's next weekend, ain't it?
Well, Monday. I don't know if I'll be able to tell him, so I'll say it now.
Oh, so Pete's birthday's on Monday. I thought it was next week. It's on Monday?
Yeah, they're saying on the game, so that's going to be their birthday gift.
You think Pete Carroll's going to lose that game Monday down on his birthday?
No. It's Pete Carroll's. Okay. Yeah, no, he's not losing that.
Yeah, I know his birthday comes weekend. They said this weekend he'll be the oldest man coaching where he already is. But his birthday coming on Monday night. Do you think he's going to lose that? Do you think the players going to let Pete Carroll be disappointed on his birthday?
No.
They'll come out there killing people.
That ain't happening.
No, that's not happening. All right, so any final thoughts? You already gave me a score. I said, what did I say? I forgot that quick. 27-23.
Yeah. I said 28-31.
Okay.
I think we got it.
That's going to be a win regardless. It could be 3-6, 6-3. There's a win's a win. I don't care how many points we get. But I want
3 to 9 or something like that. 3 to 9.
Win is a win.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, shit. That's that's my takes for the game, man. Let me know what you guys think.
I like Rosette. I like this comic, Rosette. Rosette says, "Chris, you have nothing to do. It's called you have to pay your dues and are collecting your change." I like that. That was good, Rosette. Thanks.
There you go, man.
Rosette, the haymaker on that one, man. Thanks, Rosette.
It's like
But
when you shop at Costco and you're getting your check back at the end of the year.
I don't know. I don't know if it's an insult or a compliment, but I'll take it either way. I like it. I like what you said. Chevy said 10-7 Raiders win. Hey, a win's a win. It's a key game. That game was so important. I know how important it was to win that game for us. Because nobody wanted McDermott coming to get his revenge. Nobody did. I don't want. And they talking about I knew how to beat the Raiders. You'll probably say something stupid like that.
No. Yeah. And Pete Carroll too. I think he's 5-0 on all his opening debuts. So he's a beast.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, first time on first team. Jets, Patriots, Seattle, Raiders. Who else is 5-0 with?
I think it was the Bills now, or is he just a coordinator?
I think it was a coordinator for the Bills. He never head coach. He's not the head coach.
Well, yeah, 4-0. I mean, shit, dude.
38-24. That's a good score. We have a lot of points. I wouldn't mind to see a score like that, 38, but 24, that's too many points. You're going to give them 17. And Blue Richard says, win is a win. They don't ask how, they ask if. Yeah, it's a win because on the final score, the final sheet, you look at Raiders won, Raiders lost. The L's and W's account. Don't count how many points you get. It's not, I think, soccer does that or hockey or some sport do that where the points actually matter. How many points you score in that game? I think it's soccer. I'm not sure. But if they don't worry about how many points you score, you can score 150 points and only one game that season. So what?
Yeah, it's like if you won the Super Bowl by a point, I mean, hey, you won the Super Bowl.
Exactly. Doesn't matter how many points.
By 1 point. Like, come on, man. It is what it is.
Only person worry about that is those bookies and Vegas. They worry about the odds so they can win their money back or whatever. Yeah. It's not hockey. Well, I don't know what sport it is, Blue. It's one of the sports where they tally your points up and it determines. I don't know. It might be soccer. I don't know what it is. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know. If they might, you can tell me. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you subscribe to my channel, which is Chris for Raiders, and also my man at the top, True NFL News and Podcast. He's climbing up there. He almost passed me up on his subscriptions, but I don't care. But I'm trying to reach 500, like he's gonna do. When we both get the 500 together, so we can do a special show. We both have to get away.
Oh yeah, we gonna get it, bro. Hey, we ain't no shit together, man. You know, me, it's cover 3, bro. We trying to get it up.
Yeah, so get to 500. I'm like 160 away from 500. When I get to 500, that's what I'm gonna give away. It's not gonna be a cheap price. It's not gonna be one of these things. Like, yeah, I'll give away a bottle opener. No, I'm gonna give away something good. I don't know what it's gonna be yet. Now see if you give away like some crazy stuff. Give away. What you giving away? Oh, I'm gonna give away 50. I'm gonna give away 50 pack of cigarettes. Like, huh?
A Raider cup that I've been drinking out of for the last 2 years.
Right. I'm giving away a Raider cup. I might give away my Oakland Raider football, but
give away my Raider toothbrush. Who wants it?
Exactly.
Send it to you guys.
I got some Raider tube socks I wore like 20 years ago. You guys want those? I'll give them to you. But if they're autographed, not getting it. But yeah, I'm gonna do a giveaway.
Hell yeah,
we gonna do a giveaway. So give us 500, both of us. When we get there, maybe we will at the same time. We do a 1 day the Chewy and Chris podcast giveaway.
Yeah. Like I said, man, I got 2 hats coming out of 500 guys. So
yeah, two winners. There we go.
Two winners. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. So we're going 2-0. So we play the Command. Oh, speaking of which, before we sign up, I just thought the Commanders game. They didn't look impressive to me. They didn't look like.
It's first week, man. We gotta skip a couple weeks. Everyone will be. I think by week 4 we'll see what everyone's really made of.
I say the same thing. Week 4 to 5. That's when you know the real teams are out there. The real teams, what they gonna. You can tell what they're gonna do. Well, week 4, week 5. you can tell what their season going to be. But like I said, this game was important us to set the tone for what we're going to have to do. We played in a muggy atmosphere. Because one thing Raiders are not good at is playing an early game on the East Coast. We've never been good at doing that, and we did it. Especially with the bad weather. So we got that.
The good thing was Pete Carroll and Geno Smith are used to that shit. So that was an A+ for us too.
True, that's right. It rains in Seattle.
Yeah.
That have a little good one. My is it your he's in your fantasy league?
Yeah, he won yesterday. I forgot who he played though. Me and him got a bet. We got a $20 bet when we play. When our week comes up to play each other. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see who wins.
Good luck to that. I don't do fantasy, but yeah, okay.
But yeah, fellas.
It hits. We didn't blitz that much. If you notice, Patrick Graham really blitzed. He didn't pour me a lot. We blitzed a couple times, but we didn't do that much blitzing. If anything, we did a run blitz, but we didn't blitz that much. And Patrick Graham really don't blitz that much at all anyway. So I think we did good with the format he had up front. So anyway, all right, that's it, guys. Thanks for joining me and Chewy for this quick little pull up. Want to keep the show alive. Talk about the Rich victory. Everybody's talking about it now. All the podcasters and the haters, the CBS News, with that Chris Sims guy hating the Raiders. And whatever it is, what it is. You hate him. I don't care. I like him. So, anything coming up, Chewy, besides your
just weekly videos, man. You know what I mean? Whenever news drops. I just dropped one yesterday.
I saw that.
Maybe before that. So if you guys haven't checked it out, man, make sure you guys get over there and check them out. But yeah, other than that, man, not too much. I don't know if I'll be doing anything this weekend for the game. So I mean, if you guys do something, let me know.
Okay. Just to let you know, we're doing our Friday Night Live, me and Jeff. Jeff now is a mega star now. We saw him on CBS TV, so he's a mega star now.
Yeah, you see that shit? I see him twice. I was like, oh man, that's Jeff. What the fuck?
Yeah. So he's a mega star now. Good going, Jeff. We're doing our Friday Night Live. Saturday might be in question. We do a Saturday show. Might be in question because I'm definitely gonna watch the Canelo problem. So I don't know do that. But stay tuned for that. Monday night, guys. Write it down on your calendar. We are doing a watch party Monday night. Chewy, you're welcome to join us. If you have to get up early. We're doing a watch party Monday night for the Raiders when they beat the Chokers.
Hell yeah, we're gonna win.
Okay, so anyway, so you guys stay safe, man. You know what? Go Raiders. Got that win, baby. Just win.
Just do it.